People think that dinosaurs were the largest animals that inhabited our Earth in the past, and life would have been quite frightening if they continued to exist. However, some experts believe that there were some mammoth animals greater in size, much more ferocious, and wilder than the dinosaurs. In such a situation, life on Earth must have been quite terrifying. The population of animals would have included supersized snakes, deep-sea monsters, and abnormal domesticated pets. Today we'll talk about the most frightening creatures that'll make dinosaurs look like puppies. But before we get started, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more such amazing content. Dunkleosteus. Dunkleosteus was a sea-dwelling terrific fish found in the late Devonian period, which is considered by some to be approximately 370 to 360 million years ago. This period is referred to as the Age of Fish. It was much earlier than the time when dinosaurs populated the Earth, a time known by scientists as the Mesozoic area, which they claim to be between 245 and 66 million years ago. Scientists have divided this era into three periods called Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous. The size of Dunkleosteus varied from 26 to 32 feet. It resembled a shark, had an armor-plated head, and unattractive face. It had two long bony blades instead of teeth that could strike and crush the hardest things. It fed on fish, sharks, and at times its fellows. Scientists perceived that the jaws of Dunkleosteus could generate up to 8,000 pounds of force per square inch. Helicoprion. A mammoth fish, 20 to 25 feet long, is believed to have inhabited the Earth about 270 million years ago. Its fossils kept the paleontologist baffled as the story started from the discovery of the petrified work of elongated teeth. In 1899, Russian geologist Alexander Petrovich Karpinski assessed that the fossils were part of a shark-like fish and introduced the name Helicoprion. He guessed that the feeding apparatus was attached to its nose like a permanent horn. Paleontologists continued working over a century to assess the proper arrangement of toothy mechanisms. In 2013, a team of scientists led by Leif Tapanila, Idaho State University, suggested that the lower jaw was filled with the coiled teeth row in a saw-like formation. With enhancing age, its new teeth continued to form at the back of the lower jaw but had no upper teeth. Paleontologists think that when the jaw closed, the toothy whirl rotated the teeth backwards like a saw-like motion. The largest fossil specimen of Helicoprion had 2 feet long jaws, and it became extinct, they believe, at 225 million years ago. Terror birds. Due to their ferociousness, scientists have named Phorushachidae the terror bird. When a meteor annihilated the terrifying dinosaur like the T-Rex and the Velociraptor, Phorushachidae got the title of the most effective predator in South America. Apparently, they continue to reign for the next 60 million years. They were feathery beasts, having heights up to 10 feet and feet resembling T-Rex. Its hooked beak could smash the spinal cord of a horse with just one blow. It was a single-toothed predator, as most of the mammals in South America fed on plants. They had a pickaxe-like beak which was used to strike down and crack the skulls of smaller animals. During their existence, 17 species of the terror bird inhabited the Earth and are believed to have finally become extinct approximately 2.5 million years ago. Phatabelladin. If you replace the trunk of a normal elephant with a large fleshy spoke, it'll become a fantastic creature. Well, back in a period assumed to be between 8 and 20 million years ago, a mammoth animal named Phatabelladin existed on Earth. It is the strange ancestor of the present-day elephant and had a jutting jaw that comprised another pair of broadened tusks. In 1992, David Lambert, a paleontologist, suggested that these incisors were also utilized as scythe-like weapons for slicing the thick vegetation as they fed on terrestrial plants. Phatabelladin was found in the Miocene Asia, Africa, and North America. Their teeth-like appendages were difficult to fossilize, but they probably died in or beside rivers where fossilization is much easier. Andrewosaurus. So far, no complete skeleton of a gigantic Andrewosaurus has been discovered, but a part of its skull was found in 1923 in Mongolia, which was about 3 feet long and the only fossil found. The expedition which found the fossil was led by Roy Chapman Andrews, believed that due to its massive teeth the animal would have been carnivorous. He named it Andrewosaurus mongoliensis. It inhabited East Asia, he believed, about 45 to 36 million years ago during the Eocene era. Paleontologists built its image similar to another prehistoric creature resembling a bear and called a mesonyx. It depicts a 6-foot-tall and 16-foot-long nightmarish creature that walked on short legs, had a tail and hooked feet. a terrifying snout, and it weighed between 1,764 to over 2,200 pounds. These beasts were thought to relate to hippos and whales, both belonging to a greater order of animals called artiodactyls. Titanoboa. During the Pliocene era, which is believed to be 60 million years ago, a supersized serpent called Titanoboa resided in the swampy areas of present-day Colombia. It was about 50 feet long and weighed approximately 2,500 pounds. That's 10 times heavier than the green anaconda found in the same area nowadays. Titanoboa existed just a few million years ago, it is believed, after the extinction of the dinosaurs, in wetter and hotter swampy jungles. Its size probably defied the normal laws of physics, especially the impact of gravity. It seems that Titanoboa mostly lived in water. It was so enormous that it managed to survive, probably spending most of its time in water like the water-dwelling anaconda. It lived as an ambush predator and ate everything that it came across. It hunted mostly large reptiles, gigantic turtles and crocodiles. No one knows how and when they became extinct. Jackalopterus. An extinct group of eurypterids were also known as sea scorpions, formed part of the arthropod order. They inhabited the Earth during the Silurian period, claimed to be about 460 million years ago. It was the largest arthropod on Earth as it grew up to 8 feet long. It had a segmented bottle-shaped body that resembled the horseshoe crab. Due to its oar-like back legs, the Jackalopterus moved underwater very quickly and had multiple specialized limbs. It was also blessed with spring-loaded claws for catching fish. In 2007, a spiked claw fossil was found that was 18 inches long. Due to Permian extinction, which is believed to have exterminated about 96% of all marine life, the eurypterids, including Jackalopterus, vanished from the face of the Earth, believed to be about 299 to 252 million years ago. Foburamus patasoni. The largest rodents that ever existed on the Earth, like real-life ratzillas, were known as Foburamus patasoni and had a height of 10 feet and a difference of 5 feet from tail to boot. The remains of these rodents have been found at many locations in Argentina, Brazil and Venezuela. Despite guinea pigs being their closest relatives, they had resembled more closely the present-day capybaras. Analysis of skeletons of these ratzillas suggests that they perhaps weighed approximately 800 kilograms. Like capybaras, Foburamus also had a deep-set jaw and sharp front teeth used for a herbivorous diet. They also possessed incisors about a foot long. They lived over wetlands and near-shore swamps. They are believed to have become extinct about 8 million years ago. Hallucigenia. Scientists had to study a thumb-sized worm for over 50 years, and then they succeeded to discover the location of its head. In 1977, Simon Conway Morris, the British paleontologist, came across a half-inch long fossil found in the Burgess Shale in the Canadian Rockies about 66 years ago. It had already been classified as an annelid worm, which includes earthworms and leeches. Conway Morris had a different opinion, as the organism could walk on several pairs of stilt-like spines and also had tentacles sticking out from its back. Due to being nonsensical, he named this organism Hallucigenia. In 1991, researchers Lars Ramskjold and Hu Xiangguang completely reversed this view, as he said that the tentacles were in fact the legs of the organism and spines observed on the back were probably used for defense. By 2015, Martin Smith from Cambridge University, using an electron microscope, studied the samples from the Burgess Shale and discovered the correct side of the worm's head, having big eyes and teeth, which might have been used to suck in water and food. Anthropleura. Scientists claim that millions of years ago, crawling organisms could grow to unimaginable proportions, like Anthropleura, an 8.5-foot-long millipede found on the Earth during the late Carboniferous period, approximately 359 to 299 million years ago, according to scientists. Experts believe it was a herbivore. Discovered fossil trackways suggest that these animals could move swiftly with the help of hundreds of undulating huge legs. Anthropleura is considered to be the biggest land invertebrate ever found. Probably they had no natural predators. Their segmented bodies permitted them to rear up in a defensive posture. They became extinct just at the end of the Carboniferous period. Reduction in moisture led to the vanishing of forests that were their natural habitat. Mosasaurus. Those who have seen Jurassic Park movies would be aware of Mosasaurus, but it's not technically a dinosaur. Mosasaurus is more related to reptiles like snakes and lizards. It's a warm-blooded carnivore and was found in the seas, believed to be about 80 to 66 million years ago. Paleontologists think that Mosasaurus probably attained length up to 45 to 50 feet, and its weight was around 5.5 tons. That means it was equal to a big school bus and heavier than 2 adult rhinos. As seen in Jurassic Park movies, Mosasaurus had 2 extra rows of sharp teeth. It's considered a fact, as like snakes, Mosasaurus had dangerous teeth inside their enormous mouths, which were attached to bones in the roof of the mouth. These teeth made it easier for them to grab and swallow the victims underwater. They're considered to be immensely successful predators. Fossilized stomach contents have revealed that these aquatic giants fed on ammonites, bony fish, sea turtles, other prehistoric reptiles like Plesiosaurus and seabirds. Their remains have been found on all continents, including Antarctica. They were predominant predators on Earth during the Cretaceous period, but they vanished from the face of the Earth due to the KPG extinction event that is believed to have also ended the dinosaurs. Triassic Kraken. For quite a while, fishermen have been narrating stories of frightening sea monsters that capsized ships and engulfed their crew. The monsters are termed the Kraken and have been fairly presented in Hollywood movies. The first claim about their existence came in 1857 when Danish naturalist Peter Strindstrup examined a big washed-up squid beak measuring about 3 inches. He thought that Kraken actually existed and belonged to the species of giant squid and named it Architeuthis dux, or ruling squid. So far, approximately 21 species of giant squid have been described by scientists from the different body parts found on the shores. These elusive creatures are thought to swim in the depths of oceans, but their exact size and shape is not known. Some people guess that it's the largest living species of colossal squid known from the beaks found in the stomachs of sperm whales that might weigh up to 1,500 pounds and could be 33 feet long. Professor Mark McMiniman of Mount Holyoke College in South Hadley, Massachusetts, thinks that there could have been a squid measuring 100 feet in the early Triassic period. He presented this idea first in 2011 at the annual meeting of the Geological Society of America in Minneapolis. He based his argument on 9 fossilized vertebrae discovered from Ichthyosaurus in Nevada, as their arrangement resembled that of the sucker discs on cephalic tentacles. He argued that present-day cephalopods are intelligent creatures, as octopuses are known to collect shells and stones in their dens. However, other paleontologists disagree. In 2013, McMiniman again visited the Nevada site and found another fossil, a fragment that he considers to be the tip of a large beak belonging to a Triassic Kraken. But the piece is fragmented and makes it difficult to support the claim. The existence of the Kraken cannot be ruled out completely, though. So far, only 5% of our vast oceans have been explored. We hope you guys enjoyed learning about these mind-boggling creatures. Which one of these dreadful monsters would you like to have back on Earth? Share with us in the comments section, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up. See you all next time.